In a crooked house at the edge of Witherwood Hollow, 5 witches huddled around a smoking cauldron. The air smelled of burnt time and desperation. Morgana, the eldest, tapped her gnarled staff against the floor. Something is wrong. The moon hasn't risen for 2 nights. The Hollow's protections are weakening. Elspeth wrung her hands, her long fingers trembling. What if it's our fault? What if we brewed the forgetting charm wrong, and now the world is forgetting the moon? Rowena rolled her eyes and blew the smoke away with a snap of her fingers. The world doesn't forget the moon because of a handful of silly spells. We made a mistake, yes, but this feels bigger. Tansy, youngest and soft-hearted, peered out the crooked window. Maybe the moon is just tired. Maybe it needs rest, like us. Brita paced frantically, muttering spells under her breath.
No.
No, no, no. It's the crow's warning. 3 cause at sunset. That means betrayal. One of us has made a terrible error. The witches fell silent. Only the bubbling of the cauldron filled the room. Morgana cleared her throat. We must check the grimoire. The grimoire of Witherwood was ancient, its leather cover cracked, and its pages yellowed. Together, they opened it, and a cold wind swept through the room, rattling the jars of herbs. Elspeth found the page first. Here, when the night forgets itself and the light does not return, 5 must journey to the grove of broken stones. Only there can balance be restored. Rowena snorted. Figures. Always a journey. Always something dangerous. Tansy looked excited. I've never been to the grove. Maybe there are magical creatures. Brita shook her head. Or monsters. Hungry ones. Still, they had no choice. They packed their potions, their charms, and their courage, and set out under the heavy gray sky. Through forests twisted with black thorns they walked, across rivers whispering in dead tongues, until they reached the grove of broken stones. It was a dead place, littered with cracked rocks that hummed with forgotten power. At the center stood a stone altar. A single silver thread hung from the empty sky above it, the last remnant of the missing moon. We must weave it back, Morgana said gravely. One by one, the witches reached up and touched the silver thread. Their memories, their fears, their hopes, all wove into the thread like fibers in cloth. Tansy's dreams of flight, Elspeth's secret songs, Brita's quiet courage, Rowena's fierce loyalty, Morgana's endless vigilance. The silver thread thickened, brightened, and shot up into the heavens. The moon blinked back into existence, bruised but whole, spilling silver light over Witherwood Hollow once more. The witches collapsed in the grass, exhausted but relieved.